I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Wishful Thinking, Chapter 7, Bright Idea. As you adjust to the darkness, you look for the cause of the outage, but you don't see anything suspicious, or anything at all. What the heck happened? Is everyone okay? Good question. I'll go check on Maggie. Makeup. Everyone else. You hear June's heels click tentatively across the floor. She gropes her way towards the stairs. More importantly, which of you imbeciles is to blame for this? It seems to be out of our control, sir. I'm tired of your smart mouth, Lambert. Keep your snort to yourself. What? Aubrey, get our technician down to the studio. We can't afford to grind to a halt in the middle of the day. Mr. Burdock, Darnell is on vacation. I don't care. Get him here. He's in the Caribbean on his honeymoon. Then patiently call him repeatedly. I have someone who might be able to help us at the last minute. Let me just give him a call and check. You dial Jamie's number and spring into an explanation as soon as he picks up. Hey Amanda, what's up? Aren't you at work right now? That's the thing, our electricity just blew out and I know you fix everything you can touch, so I thought I'd give a call. He chuckles. Alright, you got me. I'm on my way, only because you asked so nicely. Your connections will get the studio up and running. Within the half an hour, Jamie arrives using his phone as a flashlight. Hey there, you should just try this while you're waiting on me. You know, I used the last of my battery to call you, actually. I was going to charge my phone at work today, but... Oh, right. Yep. But now that you're here... rescuing me as always. Jimmy wraps you in a warm hello hug, and then you pull away from each other. He runs a hand through his hair. Anytime, Amanda. In the dark with him at last. Boy, I'm glad he can't read my thoughts. You feel his gaze linger on you as Aubrey's voice draws your attention. A drifting silhouette closes in on you, and you have the urge to strike out at them. Hello there. You must be Jamie Lewis. You, close one. Thanks for getting here on such short notice. They shake hands, and Jamie nods. Well, Miss Lambert is near and dear to me, so I couldn't just leave her in the dark. Literally or figuratively. I can't say that I'm surprised. Amanda has a lot of fans around her, too. Aubrey nods towards the hall. Let me show you down to the basement. Then we'll get out of your hair. Settled against the nearest desk as Aubrey and Jamie head off. A few minutes later, Aubrey returns and makes a beeline for you. Maggie and June enter behind him. Aubrey leans on the desk with you. This is weird, huh? So dark in here. I feel like we're doing a corporate sleepover or something. If this was a sleepover, we should tell scary stories. You have to admit that this is the perfect atmosphere. Cover your mouth and cast a haunting call into the rafters of the studio. Who the heck is that? Because they can stop right now. Oh, Maggie, I'm sure it's not a real ghost. I don't care about ghosts. What if there's a serial killer here and they make ghost noises to scare their victims? Okay. I'm gonna go kill a bunch of people now and do that. No, okay, I'll admit that was me, and if you'll admit that you watch way too many crime dramas. Alec enters the studio from the hallway, glaring at everyone in his path. You're just wandering around like a bunch of geese. Get back to work. The power's out, but the clock's still running, isn't it? It's literally not. He's just in a bad mood because of the outage. There's no way people can really work like this. Hey, Alec's right, everybody. We've got to find a way to make this the most productive day we can, given the circumstances. Audible groan ripples through the studio. It's okay, guys. Jamie's on the job, and that means our power will be back in basically nanoseconds. It's been about 5 billion nanoseconds since you said that. I also said basically? Well, we'll all be able to return to business as usual with a little lighting. I think we have to studio counselor who had candles. I can almost still smell that hideous sandalwood. Ugh. I hid them where no one would ever find them again. That's where all my candles went? I guess we still have a studio counselor. Anyway, Aubrey, can you go grab them from the big supply closet on the 3rd floor? Maybe get a pal to hold your ladder. Alec leaves the studio, again, slamming into 2 desks on his way out. Looks like you're about to be Alec's accomplice in the distribution of stolen candles. I remember one of my job interview questions was, "Are you willing to do anything?" And I thought, he's probably being dramatic. On the bright side, this is probably the only way our counselor's ever going to get his candles back. I can think of another bright idea. Get paid to root through around the dark with a pal. Wanna come with me? It'd be a shame to break my neck. It's my best feature. Help Aubrey with the candles for a chance to explore a dark office and maybe share a flirty moment or two. Us in the dark, you've got it covered. I appreciate that you trust me to hold your ladder stable, but June's got the coordination for the job. You'll thank me later. Aubrey rubs his neck and smiles. If you're sure. June, wanna come rummage around in the closet, dark closet with me? Oh yeah, it's the whole reason I got into journalism. You settle down at your desk and try to get some work done in the dark, but it's hard. When Aubrey and June return with the candles, you look up in relief. Let there be light. Amanda, I did it. I got the candles. Maybe that was really dark and I could have died. Who was gonna kill you, seriously? Go, June. I knew you had it in you. The ambient lighting is honestly kind of nice. It is crazy that I hope Mr. Lewis isn't done too soon. I wouldn't mind milking this either. I'm gonna go check on him and see if he needs anything. Right, like a long chat. Grin and wave goodbye, heading out of the studio and down into the basement. Creep down the basement steps, lit dimly by a generator. Jamie looks up from inspecting the breaker box and smiles. Hey there, I was hoping you might drop by to give me some company. Oh yeah, you get to visit my studio. It's just too bad you're stuck working down here. Ah, that's alright, it's my job. So what's the verdict, Doc? My guess is... a giant rat? Or maybe like 100 cute little ones? You know, 99 times out of 10, that's exactly the culprit. This time, though, it looks like something a little more sophisticated. Look over Jamie's shoulder, but quickly realize you have no idea what you're looking for. Okay, now explain to me how all this works. Well, you've got the little wires for every breaker. If one has flipped, it means an overloaded circuit, which is an easy fix. But the entire thing has been flipped off, and several of the wires are clipped. They are not just frayed or burnt out. That's weird, isn't it? It's not weird if you consider the possibility of sabotage. From the looks of it, I'd say someone intentionally tampered with this. Can't believe it. Which lines are cut? All the wires on the 1st floor through the 3rd floor. The other floors look fine. Do they give you any clues? Well, we do most of our work on the first 3 levels. Maybe someone wanted the whole studio to stop working. Or maybe they wanted to throw us off the scent by cutting in lots of wires, but they only needed 1. I wonder who would do something like this. Can't believe it. Must have pissed someone off. A disgruntled former employee, a rival news station. The possibilities are endless. If you consider how many enemies my boss has, the candidate pool widens exponentially. Well, we've got to try to narrow it down. If this happens just a half an hour ago, the culprit might still be in the building. If you don't think they've slipped away, if it was me, I'd want to leave the scene to crime, but I can't believe it. Are their fingerprints? I guess we'd have to get the police down here for that, and in Northbridge, they're way too busy to handle a prank. It's another thing I wanted to mention. I think these handles have been recently wiped down. How can you tell? They have an oddly floral smell. I think someone used a wipe, like a baby wipe or makeup wipe. That tells us this definitely wasn't a prank. But it also tells us whoever did this wasn't enough of a professional to know they could have just used their sleeve. You look around the basement, suddenly feeling like anyone could be lurking in the shadows. Jamie, hold me. You're a reporter, get your shit together. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. At least I've got my powers now, and they're better than a polygraph machine, and it can function as an early warning system. It definitely makes me feel better to know you have an edge here, because I don't like this one bit. Whoever did this is risking jail time and a serious fine. Not only that, but they could have accidentally fried themselves. One heck of a profile. They sound like they're willing to lose it all, but why? All I know is for sure that I don't want someone like that skulking around your office. Yeah, I'm gonna go tell Alec. Even though telling Alec anything at all has never worked out for me. In the long run, he'll probably find some way to say it was our fault. Are you serious? For warning him about a vandal in the building? I wouldn't be surprised. He's always looking for someone to blame, and it's usually whoever is closest to him. Okay, look, I'm gonna finish rewiring these fuses. It shouldn't take too long, I'll support your story. He might have some issues with listening to you, but I'm the man he's paying the check to that's out. A word of advice, before instigating with him, do a few deep breathing exercises and repeat a mantra. I am with Alec, but not of the Alec. Something like that. Okay, I will, but be careful up there, alright? You promise you will, and say goodbyes, heading back up to the stairs to hunt Alec down and let him know what's going on. You poke your head in Alec's office, but no one appears to be there until you notice a faint, papery, scrambling sound. Running out of time. Squinting, you step deeper into the office. Someone is in there. They're being quiet, but their thoughts are pretty loud. Mr. Burdock? Hello? Can you not hear sounds or voices in the head? Like, is it just like this voice? Whisper. You look a little freaked out. Is everything okay? Do you need something? Yes, I'm looking for Alec's phone. It's misplaced, and he sent me this way to try and find it for him. Oh, okay. I'd be happy to stay and help. That's alright, really. You caught Ellen going through Alec's office. I hope she believes that. She looks gullible. But I have the feeling we all underestimate her because of that stupid cute face. 90% insulting and 10% flattering. Coming from Ellen, that's a good ratio. Okay, sure. So where is Alec? When I saw him last, he was in the studio, but I've been looking for his phone for a while. He might have moved. It's kind of weird. I don't remember seeing you in the studio at all, ever since the power went out. Damn, Amanda actually does have a talent for sussing out the truth, doesn't she? Oh well, if she suspects, she can't prove anything. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave any evidence in the basement. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! You force your face to remain composed and struggle to stay on the topic. You're in the dark, like it matters. I wish I could ask her about the electricity now, but I'd look so obvious. So, did you try calling Alec's phone? Damn, that's a good question. In spite of being Alec's clear favorite, I don't have his personal line, so no. You know, Ellen... No, let's try this. I've got Alec's personal line, I'll call. You take out your phone and idly pretend to search for him in your contacts. Don't call Alec's phone, Amanda! Oh, why shouldn't I? Didn't you say it was lost in this room somewhere? Okay, the truth is... Lights are back, I gotta get out of here. Well, would you look at that? I'll go let Alec know, excuse me. But... Ellen strides out of the office as people begin to circulate and chatter in the halls. You start to follow her, but run into Jamie entering the room. Oh, I thought the mouse man would be in there. Well, the power's back on, still have to check out every level, but the building should be good. But did something happen in here? You look a little upset. I think something happened in here. I overheard some of Ellen's thoughts. She cut those wires. Holy crap! You're still going to tell Alec, right? I don't know if I can, or have any hard proof. Alec knows Ellen, and I have issues. Okay. Alright. I have issues. In the end, he'd probably chalk it up to rivalry, and it'd only end up losing credibility. I wouldn't give up just yet. You might not get any hard evidence, but mind reading is still a powerful tool at your disposal there. Getting caught probably rattled her good. She might be more inclined to let something slip. It would be nice to finally get the upper hand with Ellen Thompson. Pursue Ellen to learn more about her devious plans, and gain a reporter point for talent being tenacious. As much as I'd love to use my powers here, it's gotta be a hard evidence or nothing. Mind reading's no help. Now that makes sense. I wouldn't want you to get in any more trouble either. I'm gonna check out the areas I had to rewire before calling it a day. Catch up with you later. Say goodbye to Jamie and step out in the hall. Ah! You smack right into Tony, sending papers up in a flurry around you both. Sorry. You drop down to help Tony gather his papers. Oh, it's okay. Thanks for at least helping me pick it all back up. You stand still, holding several of the papers in your hands, and you notice it's sheet music. What song is this? Oh, it's just something I'm working on. I didn't know you were a composer. Musician? I don't know if I'd call it music yet. I'm a violinist and a composer, but this piece is still a mess. Well, I always say that a mess is just a masterpiece in its earlier stages. Yeah, you're right. I chip away at it whenever I can. Like when the power mysteriously goes down, a lot of the equipment is still being rebooted, so I was just gonna squeeze in a few more minutes of practice. Besides, Alec left. Really? I was looking for Alec, but I'm still having a hard time being upset that he's gone. So you bring your violin to work? How have I never noticed this before? First of all, her name is Belladonna, and she's not my violin, I'm her instrument. And if it makes you feel any better, seriously, no one notices, which is probably for the best. Like Dad says, it's just a dumb dream. Better stick with what you've already got. Tony, it can be hard to share some interests. I can understand how a little solitude might be nice, especially if you're used to lack of support. I didn't say that I get supported like you wouldn't believe it. It's annoying, actually. Hey, did you know there's even a little recording studio on the 4th floor that nobody uses anymore? Except me. The acoustics in there are amazing. Oh yeah, the one we used to have for jingles. I totally forgot about that. Do you want to come check it out with me? Let me get your opinion on the song. You want to play for me? Just me. I'm really moved, Tony. I didn't even know that we were really becoming that close as friends. You were a violinist. Yep. That's been the main arc of this conversation. Nail it. So, will you come with me? Let Tony play for you and become better friends. You can inspire him to follow his dream in the future. You know what? I really want to inspire him. I really want to. But then I'm like, we're building up diamonds for, Wednesdays or Fridays. And this book is, it's okay. It's just, is it really diamond worthy yet? I'm still thinking, Ma. Get back to work. That's fair, I guess. If you want to be paid for your time, I definitely can't compete with Northbridge News. Maybe some other time, when I'm not duty-bound. I'd like nothing more, and if we could get my hobby could keep my hobby between us for now, that'd be great. You mime zipping and lock your lips. Your secret's safe with me. The distant sound of yelling draws your attention towards the door to the main set. Looks like Alec's back anyway. Oh, in rare form. I've never heard his voice so loud it reached out here. You and Tony hurry together to join the rest of the studio. I've had it up to here with you people! First I come back to find everybody freaking relaxing, and now, whose idea was it to those disgusting candles? The place reeking, it's a fire hazard! They were your... Shh. Amy taps on the door and steps into the room carrying a clipboard. Mr. Burdock, I've got your invoice all wrapped up. You just need a little rewiring. It was easy work. What's the invoice for, then? My time and expertise. Are you aware how dangerous cut wires can be? Cut wires? Alec snatches a clipboard from Jamie, glances down, and turns a slight red. Amanda, what kind of friend charges this much? I thought he was supposed to be helping us out. He is. The power's back and everyone's safe. Being a friend doesn't mean working for free. This is a weekday. I postponed other paying jobs to come here on no notice. And this isn't my studio, it's yours. You two aren't friends. Excuse us, Amanda. Grown-ups are having a discussion right now. Hey, don't talk to her like that. Don't tell me how to run my set. I'll talk to my employees however I see fit. Jamie... It's fine. Mr. Bardock insults everyone all the time. Please, for me, just let it go. If you're sure, Amanda, just remember that men like him thrive off of submission. That's true. Of course, you're right. This is a place of business and we're all mature adults. We can relax and handle this with inside voices. Jamie, if you could read my thoughts right now, you'd know how much I adore you for listening to me. What a touching moment! I almost forgot we weren't on a children's television show! Alex crouches out a quick check and shoves it against Jamie's chest, scoffing. There! Now get off my sight! With pleasure. Good luck with this douchebag, Amanda. Don't hesitate to call me if he gets out of line again. I may not have telepathy, but the regular cell phone works just fine for me. Jamie strolls from the studio, pleasantly waving goodbye to a few people as he leaves. Alec whirls on you. What the hell was that, Aunt Lambert? That grifter completely blindsided me. Grifter? If your boyfriend is gonna come help us out of a jam, the work should be free. If I was gonna pay that much, I would have hired a professional. He struck me as a very, very professional person, Mr. Burdock. And he just saved your set. So you should decide what you want, Mr. Burdock. A job done fast, well, or cheap. Because nothing is all three. Finally, someone reminding Alec how to be human. Nice. Stiff upper lip. You're strong because you know you're right. Hey, I just had an idea for a special punishment, Miss Lambert. Just for you. Oh my god, you're not demoting me, are you? You'd better not, or I'm gonna have to talk with human resources. Oh no, I'm not demoting you yet. But after your next assignment, you're gonna wish you'd never set foot in the studio. Really? This prick can go f*** himself. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below. Links to social media, Discord, and if you'd like to support me and my content. I would like to let you all know that, you know, for some of you who watch my content and you may hold your phone upright. You know, you don't sit it widthwise, and you may or may not want to blow it up full screen. You can now do it, and you will not lose quality. It will actually blow up. It should. Let me know if it doesn't. But it should go full-length quality. It should zoom in. It should be beautiful for you, for those who hold their tablet or phone upright instead of horizontal. So, you're all welcome. I spent literally a whole day working on it. Though, the only thing I forgot to do real quick before doing this was to increase the quality. Unfortunately, it won't be 1080p for those who are huge quality hogs. This one will be, I believe, the highest will be either 420 or 380. The next one, however, I will increase to 720. Because, yeah, I got a little bit of tampering to do. So, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. I hope to see you all in the next video, and peace.